Hello folks, my name is Rojo and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we last left off, we had just purchased HK-47 here, a combat droid. Very interesting fellow indeed. We are still in the droid shop. You can see that we've got some various droids here. We can't really upgrade HK with anything else right now, just mostly due to the fact that we have no money. However, we are going to be interested in going back to some of these other places, like Swoop Registration and the Hunting Lodge. We may need to sell some more stuff to be able to afford to participate in some of these other activities, but we should be able to get some money from them as well, so it kind of should pan out in our favor in the long run here. It's just a matter of what we need to do to make things happen here. Now, let me see. That's nothing. Yeah, Swoop Registration. We haven't done any swoop raising in a while, but I'm glad that we have an opportunity to do a little bit here. Perhaps. We do have a swoop bike in our ship.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about.
Whoa, not expecting that voice from this guy. What's going on, man?
Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret.
I raced on Terrace.
Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that Hutt Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Okay, I guess we gotta talk to the Hutt. Let's talk to the Hutt. Well, I'm looking for information. Can you help? Yeah, we should probably keep that terrace thing to herself. But yeah, I got my own bike. Oh, come on, man. Sure. What sort of business is that? Why won't he sign? You should give him a better deal, man. Here we go. Treat him fairly or I'll start rumors that your races are rigged. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so we cheated herself out of a little bit of money to do the right thing.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have time for a few races.
I talked to Mata about you, actually.
Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Top racers keep to their own. I don't know you. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who can turn out the fast times might understand.
Let's see. Where's the best place to get bike upgrades?
If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center of town. Stock is scarce on this rock.
Alright.
Hurry it up, alright?
Well,
Alright.
I guess we'll chat with him a little bit later. Let's see if we can do one race. Let's talk about swoop racing. Let's talk about the rewards. First time to reach each tier. So, what are the tiers? And what does each tier pay? What the fuck are racing bonds? Okay. Well, I'll be back. Let's save the game and let's give it a shot. Set me up with a race. What? Oh, I already paid a maintenance fee. I'll put on a good show. You'll make your money back. Alright, time to beat is about 24 seconds. We can probably swing it. Maybe. We don't have the upgraded prototype bike anymore, I don't think, so we may need to do some investing at some point in the not too distant future if we would like to make more. It sounds like we can make a pretty decent amount of money doing some swoop racing here. Hey, I think we just snuck in there. Alright, I'll be back later. Cool, so there we go. We got the opportunity to make a little bit more money here. And we have, in fact, capitalized on that opportunity to some extent. Let's go to the Zerka office. It's probably the best bet for selling these bonds. He said they're supposed to be worth about 60 credits a pop. So let's pop in here and actually, can I open that? Yeah, I can. We will take all that stuff.
La boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Tok ninja mulira ra uba batu konchi. Tong non bong shang yung yang. Tong katok smack delia.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun ma rulira ra chikun. Sleep la boda ni winki smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira.
Was not expecting to see that. Alright.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I want to ask about hunting licenses.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
So there's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The sand people are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I guess.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Alrighty, first questions though.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Yeah. Anything more local though?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
Alright, other questions?
Very well.
Ask about Zerka Corp.
Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases.
Okay, how's operations here?
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk.
Oh my fucking god. It'd be better if you told me now.
Of course. I could just tell you now. No sense in being so secretive. It's all fairly obvious. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
Alright, what makes it substandard?
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here.
I'm getting like a Baldur's Gate vibe all of a sudden. So you have plans to pull out?
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
Okay, what do you mean it's been abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here?
Okay, well, I have to go.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
I'm sure that they do. Alright, so we have a hunting license. I don't know if I want to just murder sand people, but then again, I don't know if we can even reason with them. We do have someone who can supposedly talk to them, though.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba
What do you have for purchase?
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Inko.
Okay, I want to sell racing bonds. Race bonds. Item value 60. That's good enough for me. Cool. Show buy list. Race bonds and breath mask. Hold up, blaster. Mandalorian heavy pistol. That is interesting. Too expensive though. Powered battle armor, also interesting. So I don't want any of this stuff right now.
Ki
But I do want to talk to this guy a little bit more. Let's talk about bounties.
kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa siyang kontimach.
Okay.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha.
Okay.
Kak
What about anything out of the ordinary?
Mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag
Okay. Well, I was thinking about local events.
chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo.
Okay, what's your opinion about Terrace?
Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tu baba Hasan shan. No ba muri
Alright, well, you know what? I have to go.
kakin
Oh, I don't have the time or desire to argue with that guy.
La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek.
Yeah, what are you talking about, man?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hadonga chihonkabi. La boda kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun.
The circa said that the same people attacked first.
Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachikuita hodonga. Topada bungwalia gando do nano chut. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira.
What do you suggest then?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingba kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona.
Well, we happen to have such a droid. Why don't you do something about it? Well, no, I mean...
La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira. Tok chingbang non kek.
Okay. Well, where would I get robes to match theirs?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira.
Okay, and where's the Enclave?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona.
Alright. Well, I'll look into it.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo padona. La boda ni winky smack toma. Wanna kun best chingpa ma rulira.
Alright, so there's that. I guess the only other spot for us to really go to is probably going to be the hunting lodge over here. I didn't see anything about swoops in the Circa office. I would have expected this to be the spot to get a hunting license, honestly, but, do you have anything for sale? Okay, so this guy does sell stuff. He's got some special equipment, a little bit. And a scope. We'll buy the scope just to have it, I think. Alright, what do you have in here? Okay, anything out of the ordinary? Alright, well, how about something more local? Alright, talk to you later then. We might ask him about Tatooine before we're done here, though. Let's see, who do we have here? We talk to you. Let's see. Just a few questions, if that's all right. Who are you? What do you do?
Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
All right, where's the best hunting?
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak. Tolpa da pongwale kando nangugu chut. Kavadum ku peliobo. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya.
So dragons are rare. Are they dangerous?
Chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
Who uses battle droids?
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera king.
I didn't mean to click on those quite so quickly. I apologize for that. I was trying to skip the dialogue because these guys tend to be pretty wordy. What can you tell me about the other hunters?
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
What about the other hunters?
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay, well,
Jedabadawana ni
I guess. Who knows the planet best?
Takom justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga. Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya.
What about the Jawas?
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Takom.
Let's see. Language is difficult. Yeah, okay. So, alright.
Jedabadawana.
I guess, I know there's more that we could ask.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Just looking to ask a few questions.
I'll answer, but since when do you swoop riders show much interest in anything besides speed?
I wanted to ask about hunting.
Hunting is a dirty and tough business. What can old Tanis tell you about it?
Where's the best hunting?
There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep expenses covered. Maintenance on battle droids is expensive. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
Huh. Is that sporting?
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I guess honor needs creds too.
That's not unreasonable. Don't you need to take more kills to keep the droids running?
I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm just a wandering spirit, I guess. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in it for the credits too.
Alright. What can you tell me about the others?
Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me streamlining the hunt with droids. I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Kirk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business. Of course they hunt other things than raid, too. Just don't turn your back on them. Ever.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just keep your eyes on them, that's all.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Alright.
Fine.
I'll talk to you later. Who knows the planet?
Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though.
Yep, that seems reasonable.
Good hunt.
I guess we'll holler at these Gamorreans real quick. And we can talk to Dorak, too.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt desert raid. I don't babysit.
Oh, come on now.
You swoop types don't usually listen to what anyone says. Why bother me?
Who are you?
My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my family birthdays?
Well, where's the best hunting?
If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there's simply fewer raid out there.
Why are there fewer raid?
It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. Where's the sport in that?
We know who uses battle droids. Well, what can you tell me about everyone else?
I don't go telling stories about other people. You want to know what they think? You go talk to them. One word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys, they go for easier prey.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yep. Good hunt.
Alright.
Warning. You'll pay attention to the master meatbag or suffer the consequences.
Okay. Oh boy, man, we can get fucking dark real quick. Oh, what if I wanted some advice? I'm sure you're very smart. Alright, I'm looking for something. Are you good scouts? Why don't you let him speak? Can I ask what you do? Some of the other hunters say you don't know how to hunt. Let's see. Oh, are there any other questions we can ask him? I'm trying to be a little more subtle here. Alright, I guess, maybe we say, watch your tongues. Let's see. Or slaughter you where you stand. You want to risk it? Good lord. Alright, we've, provoked the Gamorreans for better or worse. And we got some dark side points, too. So, we're still actually pretty neutral, but slightly more, light side oriented, which is fine. It doesn't really matter too much. So I think, I mean, man, we've been doing so much talking, we haven't gotten to shoot anybody in such a long time. But, so there's the hunting lodge situation. We learned a little bit about things. We probably didn't learn quite as much as we could have if we had talked to people a little bit more. But I think what we'll do, I want to try to get the cantina done with so we can go outside and kill people next time. Hello, buddy. Let's see, where's the canteen? Cantina is actually right here. Let's go in here. Alright, who do we got? We got a Zerka officer, merchant officer, some dude. There's probably some Pazak to be played here.
Should have been a raid hunter. I hate this uniform.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it, you swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost like this? As long as there's flat ground, what do you care?
Dude, you do one fucking swoop race, and all of a sudden, you get lumped in with all these other guys. Just have some questions. Don't fuck with me.
Trouble? Why would I want to make trouble with you? This planet has more than enough as it is.
Let's see. You're not much of a spokesman, man.
Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping, and it will.
Okay, got anything useful to say?
Oh, well, I wouldn't want that now, would I? Just leave me alone.
Oh my god, alright.
Just hot air blowing, eh? Well, take it somewhere else. I don't have patience right now, not with my workload. Go on, leave me alone. I don't want to have anything more to do with you.
Alright, I don't think there's anything interesting that guy has to say.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Taris.
Yeah, I was at Mata's.
Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done.
What about you and racing?
Something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name.
Is this the best place for racing?
Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Taris, yeah. Always look forward to going back. Now, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
What made Taris any different?
A woman. Well, I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit, and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone.
Yeah, I guess so. How long did you race?
Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young.
Why do you think that?
It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass.
Yeah, I hear that. What can you tell me about the other racers?
I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race.
What makes him different?
I don't know, but some people just have something that lets the bike take them. It's like the air stops pushing back. That's an old track tale, you know, when the wind decides to stop fighting. I used to have that. Not anymore.
Oh, all right. Well, other questions.
All right, then.
Let's see. Well, I think that's it for now.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Fair enough. Who's this guy?
Well, a fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Pazak.
I'll be going now.
All right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come back if you like a game.
Alright, we may do some Pazak, or we will, like, in another Pazak episode, but we're not going to do it in this one. Thorians. Doesn't seem like there's a whole heck of a lot going on in here, honestly. Here we go. We got the bartender, I guess we can talk to.
Huh? Who are you, then? The only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum.
Yeah, sure. Anything for sale?
Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
Oh, okay, so he does have some stuff. Got some Bothan gear. And more Gizka poison. Seems like that's not an uncommon issue here. I'll buy the hair trigger. And we may buy some of these cards at some point.
You again.
Let's see. Wanted to ask about Tatooine.
What, did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet?
I pity you if you were expecting a prosperous mining outpost. Nothing here but sand and more sand. There's a little hunting and racing, but nothing that'll make a small man rich.
Questions about hunting.
You got a license there, don't you? Faz's lodge will be open to you now. Nothing more I can tell you about hunting than his lot won't. And since you got that license from Zerka, you know they look for bounties of their own. They're the ones with credits to pay and interest to protect.
Alright, I have to go.
Yeah.
So I guess we will pop back into the Zerka office real quick just to ask about bounties. I would have expected that they would have told us about them, but it kind of seems like maybe we missed something there, and then we'll call it an episode after that. And next time, thankfully, I think we'll actually get to go outside the city walls here and actually get some shit done. A lot of talking in these kind of games, but you know, it's sort of what we signed up for here to some extent. Yeah, let's see here. Can you talk to
Something
me?
you want? I don't have a lot of time for talk, so please, make it quick.
Let's see. Questions.
Hey, aren't you a swoop jock? I can't help with bike problems. I work with the heavy stuff.
Describe your job? Yeah, nah.
Alright then.
We'll talk to him later, maybe. Now you.
Hello again. I hear you've made an impression down at the swoop track. Zerka Corporation wholly supports local events. Not financially, you understand. Now, was this about bounties or something else?
Yeah, it was about bounties, actually.
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerka Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner. Very well. Farewell.
So it doesn't seem like we can ask her about other bounties at all. I want to ask about bounties. Okay. No, yeah, we already asked him about bounties, and she's the protocol officer. Okay, I guess that's it. So we'll call it an episode here. When we come back, we will go outside and probably talk to the Jawa, who's supposed to be out there briefly. But after that, I guess we'll set out into the dunes and see what we can find. So until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.